brought to you by VidThru.com. What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about gaming IQ. Now, before you get started here, I don't want to sound cocky when I do this video. It's going to kind of come out like that, but you got to kind of understand where I'm coming from, in a sense. So, gaming IQ. First of all, let me give you a little definition of what I think gaming IQ is. Gaming IQ can, first of all, it can be many different things, but basically for me, it's just knowledge of video games. Like just different things, like when the certain games come out, how many something sold. Now, don't get me wrong, I do my research. I don't just know it off the top of my head, but I know things about games that, for example, let's use Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Hey, people got the game ahead of time. I got to see every kill streak. I know every kill streak, what it looks like, how it does. I almost know every gun that is visibly possible. I know about it. I know the stats. I stalked it. I know how all the equipment works. I understand how all that stuff works. Just like on Modern Warfare 3. There ain't really nothing you can tell me. There's a few things, but there ain't really nothing you can tell me other than like how to jump on this roof to glitch over here. That stuff I don't care about. I'm talking about just knowledge of knowing how to play the game, understanding spawns, understanding this, understanding that. There ain't many things that I don't know. And what I want to talk about is me and my friend at work were talking, and I had a situation at my second job where people were talking about Modern Warfare 3, and they were talking about, like, first thing they said is it wasn't realistic. And like, I wanted to butt in, but I was doing my thing. I was cleaning my toilets and stuff like that. So I was like, nah, I'm going to go ahead and leave this alone. I'm going to let them talk, whatever. And they were like, Battlefield 3, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, it has nothing to do with me hating on games or nothing like that. But I was like, I just wanted to butt in and just hit them with some knowledge. And I was like, nah, I'm going to go ahead and just not say nothing. Now, same thing what happens is, you know, the everyday person maybe doesn't know as much as I call them true gamers. Like, there's a difference between people who are just really good at video games and people who know stuff about video games, you know. I know people that just go ham on people, but they don't know about any games. You know, I know about a lot of games. We can go back to Super Nintendo, Super Mario Brothers, Contra, all this stuff. I mean, if you don't know what up, up, down, down, left, right, A, B, select, start is, you do not know something about video games. For you young people out there, that's the code to get 30 lives in Contra. By far one of the most popular, probably the top 10 most knowable things of old school gamers, I guess. It's funny to be an old school gamer, isn't it? God, I'm old, man. Jesus, I'm an old person. But the thing is, it happens to me like in different situations. And I asked my boy, you know, I was like, hey man, you know, do you feel sometimes when you're talking to people about games, do you feel like you know more than them? Like, I don't ever want to like pretend that I'm smarter than someone or downgrade their conversation or try to hit them. I don't want to sound like a cocky person. I don't ever want to sound like that. So sometimes I'll dumb myself down and be like, yeah, that's the way it is, like this. So, and sometimes I don't even bother butting in the conversation. I don't understand. There's knowledge out there, you know, and sometimes it depends on who it is. The individual always is. Like my boy Joey, this is the person I'm talking about. He knows stuff about video games, you know. He knows how to play Madden. He also can play first-person shooters. He's boss at Gears of War, and we could talk about video games on a level. It's not about how smart he is, but I can hit him with some knowledge, and he won't ever be like, no, I don't want to hear that. You know, he don't ever be that like you're too smarter than me, you're trying to outdo me, blah blah blah. We can just talk about video games. And some people, like, you come at them with some information and they just want to come at you with some more information, like they know more than you. And I'm like, you're not stomping me on some games. There's certain games you maybe can, but I will go home and research it. You hear me typing on my keyboard? I will go home and research it and I will find out the answer. I'm that type of person. If it's a game that's been out for more than X amount of time, there's something out there on it. So it happens a lot at GameStop too. Like, guys try to upsell me on games, like, would you like to get this game? First of all, I've been going there for almost 10 years. Seems like they would know by now. Hey, don't mess with this guy, you know? Like, they can't upsell a game on me, ever. Like, it's not happening. I know, first of all, spending 60 bucks nowadays, now don't get me wrong, there's some guys who have it, some guys who don't. As it seems to be going here lately, I've been doing pretty well at this video game commentating stuff, and it's been successful for me. I've been really happy about it. I could probably purchase a few more games next year, and I am super excited about it. But the point is like, those guys at GameStop cannot hit me with that knowledge. They can't be like, hey, you know, look at this game. It's pretty good. I'm like, And the funny thing is, do you ever mess with them? Do you ever go, hey, is this game good? And you know it's crap, and they'll tell you it's good. And I'm just like, well, you know. And the thing for me is that, you know, and I threw something at him, and it's going to sound kind of crazy, but I was like, nowadays I'm at a point where, now that I do this whole video game commentating thing, I get paid to do video games. Most people do in this genre, but the point is I still get paid to do it. not to say I'm smarter than anyone else or nothing like that. I believe I'm a fairly decent speaker and I love talking about video games. But the point is that don't come at me, and be like that. I don't know. It's just maybe it's just some bad situations. I love in-depth debates about video games. I love it. But some people try to outdo you. So I don't know, guys. Tell me your opinion down in the comments. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you like what you see. And like I always say, my name is BillKeyz, and you guys have a great and wonderful day. Oh, I'm still playing shit. Great game. I loved it. Played it. Not a problem with it. I didn't dislike it.